All right, so we got hilarious news in the Steven Universe fandom timeline, right? So, oh wait, that was the wrong button, but that actually helps me anyway. So, as you can see here, I got my own tweet, right? The funniest possible timeline would be total victory for right-wing Steven Universe fans. Is it time to conquest to claim and remake the gayest TM cartoon from Cartoon Network for the right, as the left has so often done for apolitical cartoons? We must take Bluey and Hilda next, right? And obviously, it's kind of a shitpost, right? But, right, subversion, our subversion would actually just make it better, right? And I'm responding to this person, the I Am Nova person. What a great day to be a right-wing Steven Universe fan. Yes, they exist. They are in enemy territory, but they exist, right? To war, right? Okay, but you know what? Maybe I have to check out Piffle. She's got some decent fucking based ones. Garnet is best girl, absolutely. I was always a... This is gonna out me, right? I always actually really liked Lapis, but we all know why, right? The male fantasy of helping the lady who needs help, right? Anyway, but here's the reason why. Ask Grok or ChatGPT what type of genre will work best for you. Like it's a little deeper than that, right? Because I already do that for the other stuff, and it's becoming a little formulaic already. Okay, so. Possum Reviews made this comment. Dee Magno Hall, the voice actress for Pearl from Steven Universe, got outed as a right-winger and Charlie Kirk fan, and Steven Universe fans are not handling it well. Okay, I'm also seeing these memes of Pearl as just like a right-wing, like, crystal gem, and I'm like, this is actually really fucking funny, right? So here we go. It's I might have to open this in a new tab just so we can get a better look at this, right? Okay, so let's go here. Okay, yeah, that is a way better. Okay, we have the new strat for reading trolled softly, right? We like them a little broken. Peridot is a funny little gremlin. I love it. That was another one that I really liked. Was fucking Peridot. Oh, that was the wrong one. I am going to turn off the chat on the screen for just a bit so we can read these, right? Voice actor for Pearl from Steven Universe is MAGA and follows that bitch that got shot in the neck. Just fucking, what is this? What the fuck am I looking at, right? That was from Masked DL Butch Femme Trade Queen. What the fuck is this title, right? This is already mental illness that we're looking at. This from oh my god, who the fuck cares? I don't know, maybe the people who felt represented by the show would found comfort in it. Respond to Toon Hive, who said, Steven Universe fans are speculating that Dee Magno Hall, the voice of Pearl, may support MAGA after noticing she follows Charlie Kirk in several MAGA affiliated accounts on Instagram. Oh, that's actually, hold on, let me see if I can zoom in on this. Okay, the zoom in function helps too. My Kirk, your Kirk, Charlie Kirk by, I can't read that title, it's too degraded, right? Dito Magna Hall situation is so weird because what do you mean you're most famous for voice acting the craziest lesbian in animation history? Well, you're a Charlie Kirk fan, generally bizarre and what's going on in her brain. Look, man, all I've got to say is there have been people pointing out some right-wing implications in Steven Universe that are really fucking funny, right? Not the biggest fan of the pearls in SU Satage, that my birthstone is a slave, right? I mean, fair, right? Pro tip: control scroll for the easy zoom. I mean, I know how to do it. I just did it, right? Like, I know how to easy zoom. Right? Thank you for the tips, though. Right? Yeah, someone almost trolled Nasky in our last collab with control with Alt F4. She almost did it, and I'm like, "Are you? Oh my god!" she was like, "Thank you for everyone for speaking up about that," because I was right about to do that. And I'm like, "How do you not know the oldest troll on the internet?" But anyway, let's keep going, right? This is from my how the fuck you pronounce that, right? It's still fucking me up that Dee Magno Hall is MAGA. Why should this bother you, right? We all know why it bothers them, but you know, Let's see, K from KZ Universe. DD Magna Hall, Pearl from Steven Universe's VA is MAGA. My whole day has been ruined. May more of your days be ruined, you absolute soft jackass, right? Oh, I've trolled many folks in my Overwatch days with that one. Oh, God. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. It is Overwatch after all, right? So Polly Pearl is, I hate that name with a passion. The DD Magna Hall situation is so weird because what do you mean your most favorite? Oh, wait a minute. This is, we read this here. Okay, so we're reading, so this is the actual one, and let's go to the response. Interested to know if she will be involved in Lars of the Stars because, well, she voices all of the Pearls. Will they recast her? It's kind of strange to think someone else is voicing Pearls, though. These people, again, it's the whole thing of, like, they want you broke, destitute, dead, and your children, let's just say molested, right? The Sam Hyde quote is evergreen, right? It's like, yes, they have the wrong politics. Fire her is literally the implication of this, right? Natsuki is surprisingly innocent? Huh. Interesting. Wait. Oh, you mean Natsuki. Okay, yeah. That took me a moment, right? Dark J Glass Pulse said, annoying, just drove through hell dead zone, so I misread about 5 or 6 minutes and have to go back and see what I missed. That's fair. Let's see. Battery Master said, what a fucking name, right? Says, oh wait, comms 5 out of 8. This motherfucker has comms open. Oh my god. Okay, so we already read this Toon Hype thing. I'm incredibly fucking disappointed. He's got the fucking Leon dying meme, right? It's down here. Paito XD. What do you mean the voice actor for Pearl from Steven Universe is MAGA? Woman, did you watch the show you gave your voice for 7 years? She's a Zionist too. What? And then we got the fucking crying emoji. Fucking her violent recompense. Of what a fucking name, right? How? Of course, the people on the side of the people who killed Charlie Kirk, right? Are like her violent recompense. Hello, Kura, right? If they like, wait, hold on. If they like Gemstone characters so much, they should read Land of the Lustrous. Land of the Lustrous is fucking gorgeous, right? Now, I've seen all of Steven Universe, and my opinion is not. Oh, there's only like 3 episodes before episode 40 of Steven Universe. It's even worth watching, to be perfectly honest, right? But if you're comparing Steven Universe to Land of the Lustrous, not a fucking competition, right? Like, I can understand if you like Steven Universe, but like Land of the Lustrous is an infinitely better series, to be perfectly honest. It's just significant. It just kind of mogs Steven Universe on like every single aspect, on the character writing, on like the actual story, on the setting. So we're talking world building, on the character psychology. Just like complete mog, to be perfectly honest. Anime is great. The manga hurts your soul. Oh yes, the whole thing. I love the implicit deconstruction of Mahayana like eschatology in Land of the Lustrous. To be perfectly honest, almost the same character arc as Bakugo did in My Hero Academia. Yes, I'll be home shortly, so I'll do what I can to figure out that Suno issue. Let me know how exactly you overcome it, if you can overcome it, because I remember that time when I was complaining about not being able to get a hurdy-gurdy, and someone within like 30 minutes figured it out, and I'm like, how the fuck did you get a hurdy-gurdy in there? It's only 30 minutes of finagling. I gotta work on my prompt game, right? Like, I do not understand apparently how to prompt the AI, right? Let's see. I still hate you for forcing me to watch the entire series. Where it gets good wasn't worth the terrible start. That's entirely fair, right? That's entirely fair. It shouldn't take 40 fucking episodes for something to actually become interesting, right? Oh my god. But anyway, Nicholas Darling Valentine says, y'all, Dee Dee Magno Hall is MAGA. I'm so disappointed in her. I feel betrayed by Dee Dee. Fucking heartbreak, sad face 100%. Honestly, I feel like this would be a big slap in the face to her people, because she's Filipino, by the way. Oh my god, these people are retarded. So his this moron, right, is fucking sharing a screenshot of discussions surrounding Dee Dee Magna Hall, best known as the voice of Pearl in Steven Universe. And right-wing or MAGA politics stem for her social media activity. Fans notice she follows right-wing political accounts, including Charlie Kirk and Turning Point USA, sparking significant online debate across, and then we don't get the rest of it, right? We're almost at the end of this particular photo, right? I'm not guaranteeing anything other than trying, since it's a very, very niche instrument. I mean, that's entirely fair, right? Like, if I wanted an Aztec death whistle, I'd obviously have to import the sound of an Aztec death whistle, right? So like, there's a certain degree to which it's like you just kind of you just have to import the sound yourself to get certain things. Let's see. This is from Anime Aiden01. This better be a joke. Why must this be a joke? Is it that hateful to you that someone who would voice a character that you like would disagree with you? What a fucking petty and like pathetic way, mindset for people, right? Oh my god. So, Dumb Dyke. Well, I mean, you said it, not me, right? Also apparently named Princess Miko. It says, what do you mean DD Magna Hall is a MAGA weirdo? Pearl, my beloved, how could you? As if there's no way to separate Pearl from her voice actress, right? These people are actually retards. Because their lives are nothing but a joke. I mean, you're not wrong about that. We got Neb Am from Nebula Meadow. Is there concrete evidence that DD Magna Hall is a conservative other than her religious content? Maybe unpopular opinion, but I think it's very not woke to automatically assume Christian equals MAGA. I'm an atheist, so I don't follow faiths, but you know what they say about assuming. Followed by Casper, or at Epiphany's Grove. From what I have seen, she follows Charlie Kirk on Insta plus other MAGA accounts, and there's a post from a few years back showcasing her liking Mark Hamill's America Stands with Israel tweet. To which the response is, oof. Right? Let's be fair. The Israel topic just makes people retarded. There's very few people who can actually have a rational, honest conversation about anything Middle Eastern, because none of these fuckers have ever actually read anything actually important about the Middle East, right? They just got tired of it because without actually thinking about any ramifications of anything, right? It's like, yes, from the river to the sea, Palestine shall be free. It's like, so you're gonna march the Jews into the sea like the Turks did the Armenians. Yeah. Nothing fucking weird about that, right? Or it's like, yes, we shouldn't have started a war with Iran. It's like, my brother in Christ, the International Atomic Energy Agency, not exactly controlled by the CIA, not exactly a friend of the United States, right, was the one calling attention to the fact that they were developing nuclear weapons, right? So I was like, what the fuck are you on about? I'm not gonna, no, we should not let 12ers. I don't care about, like, other groups, right? But 12ers especially, we should not. I have done an entire video on 12er apocalypticism. Absolutely fucking not, right? So it's like, hey, look, you may be fine with dying in nuclear fire. I personally am not, right? I would rather the inconvenience of having to deal with this now than having to deal with the inconvenience of maybe having to live in an irradiated wasteland because someone decided, because we had a bunch of people in the government of Iran being like, yes, the Mahdi is not coming fast enough. Let's click the chaos button. Like, they've all, like, oh my god, I fucking hate, oh my god, I hate talking about, like, this shit, because it's like, I can bring citations and receipts, and then people are just like, nah, bro, press X to doubt. It's like, fuck off. Sorry. It's all tiresome. Anyway, so then we have a Heart from Heart to Heart MP3. Heartbreak. DD Magna Hall follows Charlie Kirk on Twitter. Call that shit Mega Light. Again, these idiots can't really fathom the idea that you would follow someone you disagree with for, for any reason, right? Even if it's just to see what the other side is saying, right? Let's see. Kianala says, I don't understand the Israel hate. All I remember, IRL Fallout is not wanted. Exactly, right? But, people would actually have to understand second, third, and fourth order effects in order to have a conversation about any of this stuff. And it turns out a lot of these people do not understand second, third, and fourth order effects. So, people, what was that meme people were talking about, like the 15-minute African? We literally are dealing with the 15-minute American. Anyway, that was this thing right here. And then we have, what a great day to be a right-wing Steven Universe fan. This thread has been actually pretty fucking funny. It's like, where the fuck was it? Let's see. Some of this one's actually kind of funny, right? My honest opinion, Goy. This is actually kind of funny. Like, I do find these jokes funny, right? This is actually kind of funny. I stole this meme, right? And I did not apologize for it. Yeah, it's just some of this shit is just actually fun. There are dozens of us, dozens, talking about like right-wing fucking Steven Universe fans. I'm like, absolutely band together. If we can conquest the left stories and make them our own, why the fuck not, right? I'm looking for a particular one because there was one that was really funny in here. Let's see. Let's see. Homer Simpson. Okay, this is funny, but for a different reason. Let's see. Where the fuck is it? I might have to just go into my. I might just have to go into my notifications for this. Fuck it. Let's see. Okay, this person can't read, but that's fair because, you know, I write like a fucking schizophrenic. Let's see. Where the fuck is it? I'm pretty sure I had it. Here it is. So the subversion must make the work way better though. Okay, fair enough. I can't read apparently. I'm dyslexic. Paulo Araújo. I don't know how to say this. I don't speak Brazilian. But this is fucking funny. Steven Universe is a show about how a straight white guy can quickly solve an issue that a whole planet of lesbians has been unable to solve for centuries. Fucking, we already have our in route. We already have our in route to this, right? Oh my god. And episode 1, let's be fair, is just a story about how a bunch of women can't raise, you know, a group of women on their own can't raise a young boy because they lack the parental archetype in order to do so, right? It's like, there's just so many ways you could just, like, again, the whole thing with, like, like, again, Steven Universe dating fucking Connie Maheshwaran, right? It's like, yes, truly, Steven Universe's story about a man who was able to do the passport bro dream of, you know, marrying the foreign woman and, you know, being able to lift them out of their drudgery, right? That's literally just a metaphor for the passport bro. It's so many ways you could troll these people, right? Lesbian powers activate, form of delaying problem solving, right? Oh my god. What are we looking at right now? Hello, Welzak54. We are making fun of people crashing out about one of the Steven Universe voice actresses allegedly. This isn't even proven. This is allegedly being a right-winger, right? We got people crashing out that, like, there's even a possibility that that's the case, where it's like, nothing was proven. Right? None of the things that were pointed to are hard evidence. And even if it was, it doesn't fucking matter, right? Hello, Buhuckley. Steven Universe had plenty of gem waifus to simp for. I'd polish those gems. You know, you're not wrong about that. There was definitely waifu material in Steven Universe. You're not wrong, right? You know, first one to come to mind is very obviously Lapis, right? I can't understand that Iran getting aid in their nuclear programs by China. Actually, that part's pretty easy. Actually, hold on. I have a video on this exact problem. Hold on. I don't think it's up on YouTube, but I have a video where I go in depth on the. Oh wait, hold on. I full screen that. Where I went in depth on that entire problem. So if you go to Odyssey.com, I'm pretty sure I will be able to find it on here. Okay, hold on. Let me go to content. Okay, I need to update the sync on my Odyssey account, apparently. Okay, it's past these songs. It's a bit of a long one because I talked about a lot in that video. And I'm not going to play it on YouTube because it got nuked off of YouTube because me literally quoting the words of the supreme leader of Iran was enough to get my video fucking taken down. So, you know, people talk about, like, yes, look to who you can't criticize to see who rules you. It's like, well, what would that tell us, right? Who rules us in that case, right? Okay, here we go. Let me open this up and put it over here. Okay, it's taking a moment. There we go. So yeah, if you look for this video on Odyssey, you'll get to watch the entire thing, and I talk about the whole thing, and it includes things like why it is China, if I remember correctly, was giving aid to Iran. which, if you want the abbreviated version, it was a long story. If you want a long story short kind of deal, right? It is effectively just China has been funding places like Venezuela, Cuba, and Iran just to cause issues and spread American forces thin, right? It's literally all it is diversion tactics. Like, America can't afford to let Iran get a nuclear weapon because the Iranian regime is actually on record as saying they will actually use it. It's like, okay, that's not a gamble anyone can really take, right? Then again, support Cuba because Cuba funds a lot of the communist stuff in the United States, right? Which is currently why we're in the spat with Cuba right now. And then why do you fund Venezuela? You fund Venezuela because they're the main producers of fentanyl, which get flooded into the American economy and get Americans killed and destabilize American society. Like, China has their hands in a lot of different things to destabilize the United States for the purpose of eventually taking Taiwan for a number of reasons. Taiwan, for example, produces most of the world's silicon wafer chips. So, like, if you want to control the technological output of most of the world, you take over Taiwan, and, like, again, 80% of the chip production is done in Taiwan, right? So that it just immediately, that's a huge piece of, like, geopolitical power. You got a reaction tag on stream. Are you looking for a video to react to? I'm trying to put a couple of my videos out there, seeing what people think of them. You can put them in the you can feel free to put them in the chat. I can't say that I'm going to get to them today, but I can put them on the queue for later, right? Where was I? Oh yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. It's not even really to get at the United States, although that is a secondary goal. The reason that they're doing all this is so that they can have an opportunity to invade Taiwan, which every regime of China has been really adamant they will eventually take Taiwan to reunify China, right? And so every regime that comes through that hasn't done that is a smack in the face to the Chinese Communist Party. And Taiwan is not going to be an easy thing for them to take over, especially if they have backing from the United States. And it looks like there's a couple of other Asian countries like Japan, which are currently negotiating an alliance with Taiwan. Thankfully, right? But yeah, long story short, that's actually why, is because they were using it as a means to get America to be unavailable to help Taiwan if they were going to be able to make it possible for them to invade Taiwan. Because if America is willing to help Taiwan, invading Taiwan just is not going to be a thing that they're going to do, right? It's not fucking worth it. Let's see. Where was I? Okay. Jade, Lapis Lazuli, Peridot, Amethyst, Best Girls. Oh, you like Amethyst, eh? Fair enough. Let's see. Who gives a single shit? I mean, that's fair. Let's see. Well, I mean, I just find it amusing because, again, they took over all of our stories, so it's like, you know what? Fuck it. At this point, you know what? If they want to give it up and give it to us because they can't stand one voice actress, I'll take it, right? I will absolutely take it. All of Blue Sky and a third world Twitter, it would seem. They are, really. Let's see. Steven Universe fans now regretting that they envisioned grinding Pearl into a polished gem. That is a statement. Holy fuck. So you got, let's see. China always playing the long game. Oh, yeah. China is very patient. They're definitely trying to get out of their, what they call, century of humiliation. Don't forget Canada for fentanyl. Fair enough. Let's see. I feel like I'm in the wrong place. We're talking about very serious topic, and I'm trying to show off Backrooms horror game me and my friend did. I mean, I do silly stuff at times, and I do serious stuff at times, and sometimes I'll alternate between serious and, like, silly stuff, right? Thank you for the follow, by the way. So yeah, if anyone wants to get a deep dive into that, again, there's almost 5 hours of me talking about that one specific topic. And it includes a section of the video where my video got this part right here, where I literally talk about the exact words of Ayatollah Khomeini and some of the stuff that he was doing and some of the words of the hadith, right? And yeah, that got my video nuked off of YouTube. So again, make of that what you will, right? So a bit of a detour, right? But yeah, so I just find this endlessly funny, to be perfectly honest. Uh, what a great day to be a right-wing Steven Universe fan, right? This is the fucking perfect way to react to this entire situation, right? You just like, do nothing, win, right? It's a short 6-minute video, so just check out whenever you have a few moments to. Thank you. No problem. I'll put it in the queue. Hold on, let me actually put this in a document so that I have it for later, right? Okay, copy. And then I can post this in, let's see. There we go. All right, I have it in the archive now. Let's see. Why does China have to make everything like fentanyl? Using the Gaben Strat IC. I haven't seen this guy's face in ages. I'm not gonna lie. Holy crap. Right. Well, yeah, literally the do nothing win. So yeah, nah, it just, I kind of wanted to bring this up. It's like, yeah, not only do I not feel anything like sort of sympathy for the people crashing out right now, I'm like, nah, y'all deserve this. Y'all people crashing out right now absolutely deserve this. Y'all took our comics, you took our video games, you took our cartoons, you're trying to destroy our anime, right? You took our tabletop games, you took everything that you possibly could. And then you gloated about it, and now you have one minor setback, and then you freak the fuck out. Now, absolutely, you people deserve this. Do nothing, win. I should go further. Fucking, like, I think if we can, we should retake the symbolism of Steven Universe and co-opt it for, you know, again, right-wing purposes. Not necessarily MAGA. It should be probably broader than that. But, you know, yeah, my opinion though is like MAGA is not even right wing; it's just objectively a centrist movement. But you know, I digress, right? But yeah, that's just it. I find this endlessly entertaining.